with something really fun. I kind of forgot what I was gonna say. I got distracted by something in my head, and I forgot what I was gonna say. So what I'm here for today is the February Sam's Bead box showed up at my door yesterday, and I am so excited. It's Amethyst Allure. So I only broke the seal on it just to save myself a little bit of grief when I go to open this so we can look at everything. But I'm really excited about it. Amethyst is the birthstone for February, and we all know that our dear sweet Wendy is born in February. Her birthstone is amethyst. So this whole box is dedicated to her and my brother and my stepson. My brother's birthday is actually on Monday. My stepson's birthday is coming up too, right after that. And we're going to my mom's tonight to have dinner, and I made a blueberry cheesecake for my brother so that we can celebrate his birthday together. So that's gonna be fun. But I'm really excited about opening up this box. I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a lot of purple, I'm sure. And I'm a little nervous because you guys know I don't do a lot in purple, but I've been branching out and I've been doing a lot more in purple lately. So I'm really excited to see what's in here. I have not seen any sneak peeks or anything like that. And I'm just looking forward to popping this thing open and taking a peek. So let me go ahead and open it. Let me unwrap the paper that I know all these little things are wrapped in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have Amethyst Allure, and this is what it says to us. Shira has brought her one-of-a-kind joy to everything she's worked on since joining the shop. Now she's designed her own box. Sam. So Amethyst Allure, my love of purple started with a dress my grandmother sewed for me when I was 3 years old. I felt like a princess every time I wore it. I feel that same type of joy whenever I see anything in a beautiful shade of purple. It's a color that draws the eye and evokes creativity, grandeur, and luxury. Life is better with purple in it. This being a Shira box, you know we had to find the best purples around. We carefully selected 2 purple glass types, purple opal and amethyst crystal, that we paired with bronze and white luster. Of course, I had to choose 2 of the best amethyst gems to include as well. Our special touches this month are freshwater cultured pearls, and this is a first for our box. Bronze rectangle flowers, heart brios, and custom English cuts. I hope that the Shira-worthy purples in this box allow you to design pieces that feel rich and extravagant. Use the hashtag Sam's Bead Box February 2024 to share your pieces in Gem Chat Facebook group so we can admire the allure of amethyst. Shira. So this is pretty exciting. So yeah, there's a lot of great stuff in here. I have it all unpacked and ready to show you guys. We're going to start with the strung beads here. So first on our list, we have Amethyst Smooth Round 6mm 14.5-inch strand. So here it is, and it's very, very pretty. You get a huge strand. 14.5 inches is a big strand, so that's really exciting. So go ahead and put that on there. They're really beautiful. Oh, that one has some darker, like little swirls in it. Really, really pretty. Then next we have the cultured freshwater potato pearl in white, and it's a 7mm size bead on a 6.5-inch strand. So here they are, and those are really, really pretty. I love a good little freshwater pearl, and I love the shape of these. Like they're, you know, with the flat on one side and, you know, just kind of bumpy and not perfect because they're just gorgeous. All right. And next we have check glass faceted heart brio in purple bronze luster. It's 9 by 9.5mm, and you get 8 pieces on a strand. Ooh, look at can you see the sparkle and the luster on these beads? These are beautiful drops, very beautiful drops. And then they even include these tiny little glass purple beads too in between them that you can definitely use in your designs. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I love those. Those are gonna make some gorgeous earrings and Just really, really pretty jewelry. I love that luster. All right, then next we have a check glass pinch white silk luster, 5 by 6.5 millimeters on a 30, you get 30 pieces on a strand. So these are really pretty. And I like how all these have that luster finish. It just makes the white not just white, you know, it's just really, really pretty. Very shimmery, and I like these little pinch beads. I love the way those look. We have that. Next we have Amethyst Faceted Rondelle Grade A, and it says size varies, but you get a 3-inch strand. So they included some Grade A gemstones in here. Look at this. Look at these rondelles. And they're not all the same size. They're just really pretty. And of course you get a couple of tassels. So you guys know that I asked the one time, the first time I ever saw the tassels on a strand, I'm like, can I use those? And I did use them, and I will use them again. They're gorgeous. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys. I'm starting to get like a little bit of a cold because the weather's been changing like crazy. So the next thing we have is check glass fire polish round bronze 5 millimeter, and you get a 26 piece strand. These are really, really pretty. I love that bronze color. Love that bronze color. How gorgeous those are. Oh my goodness, this is a really pretty box. And then next you have a check glass saucer, purple bronze luster, 2 by 6 millimeter. And you, oh, I skipped one. I skipped a couple. I skipped like 2. Let's start over. You get check glass fire polish round white opal luster, 4 millimeters. And here they are. And they have pretty little faceted cuts on them, and they are fire polish, and they're beautiful. So you get 40 pieces on the strand. These are really pretty. Those make some gorgeous little spacers. All right, then next we have check glass English cut purple amethyst opal mix, and they're 10 millimeters, and you get an 8-piece strand. So I was looking at these and I was like, okay, so opal mix, I guess they're talking about how it's like more of a solid-ish purple here. These are really pretty. Really, really pretty. Your, you know, little 10 millimeters, which I think are gigantic, and I kind of got teased in the comments last time I said that. But they're really, really pretty. I really like these. They're very different. All right, and then we have the check glass saucer, purple bronze luster, 2 by 6 millimeter, 40-piece strand. I love these. I love getting the little spacers, the little round spacers. These are like some of my most favorite beads. All right, then next we have check glass Druck round bronze 3 millimeter, 65-piece strand. Here's some more really great little bronze luster pieces. That would be an amazing spacer, or you know, you can even do some really great dangles with these. I know they're really teeny tiny, but sometimes those little tiny dangles is all you really need. And then the last thing for the strung beads is the check glass fire polished rondelle purple amethyst opal mix, and you get 6 by 8.5 millimeters, and you get a 15-piece strand. So you have the smaller ones that go along with the bigger ones. So there they are, and they're really pretty. Very, very pretty. You can make a really gorgeous necklace out of those for sure. I'm seeing these with maybe the fire polish, or maybe these little guys in between. It'd be really pretty. All right, so let's move on to the next few things. We're just going to slide these up a little bit next to our Werther's Originals that we get, and I will be munching on one of those very soon, I'm sure. I love a good Werther's Original. So we'll slide those up. All right, so next we have check glass table cut sun coin purple amethyst Picasso, 18 millimeters, and you get a 2-piece set. I should have had all these little bags open. Oh, these are cool. I love the Picasso finish. Look at that on the sides. And then it's purple, and you can see through the purple on these. You can see right through it. It's really, really pretty. Those are cute. Those will make some adorable little like focal piece or even a cute pair of earrings. Then next we have check glass daisy flower purple amethyst 4x8 millimeters, and you get a 15-piece set. Let me pull those out here. Oh, these are the cutest little flowers. Look at these cute little flowers. I love those. Those are so pretty. Super, super pretty. Okay. It's such a rich purple. It's gorgeous. All right, and then next we have check glass fire polished melon purple AB 10 millimeters, and you get 2 pieces. These are cool. I like how these are colored, how they're like, they got the AB finish. You can see it. And they're kind of like not like a rondelle type melon. They're like more like an oblong, like almost like an oval type melon. Really, really cool. Love that. All right, then next we have check glass heart leaf bronze 10x5 by 16x5 millimeter, and you get 4 pieces. Ooh, these are cute. I love those. Kind of that elongated heart, but it's like a little leaf. Oh, that's so pretty. So, so pretty. All right, let's put them down here. Then next we have the opalite glass pear brio 13x8 millimeters, and you get 3-piece set. Let me open that up. These are gorgeous. They look so like milky and shiny, and just look at, they just pick it up. They're like glowing. They're so pretty. Those are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love those. And I love that they put some white in here. I love the white with the purple and the bronze. It just looks so good. Excuse me. Okay, so the next thing we have is check glass table cut sunburst square purple opal bronze 10 millimeter, and you get 5 pieces in this set. These are cool. These are super, super cool. I love them. And they are only 1 hole. So I know sometimes when we see little square table cut beads, we think 2 hole or whatever, but these are only 1 hole. And I think these would make such an amazing bracelet. I think they would look so cool. They're really pretty. They're the same on both sides. So really, really pretty. All right, then next we have check glass rectangle flower bronze 8x20 millimeter 4-piece set. So I've gotten these before, not these same exact ones, but these shapes. And sometimes they're drilled from like top to bottom like this, but these are drilled through here this way. So I really, really like that. I really like that. I think you could team up those together and make a really, really cool bracelet. Really cool. All right, so next we have check glass Saturn spinner clear crystal gold 7.5 millimeter, and you get approximately 16 pieces. Okay, so these are really cool. They're the little Saturn beads, really cute, and they're, you know, the clearish with the gold, really pretty. Those are pretty. I like those. Those are fun shapes. I love fun shaped beads. All right. So next we have the Soleil coin purple amethyst bronze, and they are 14 millimeters and they're 4.5 millimeters thick, and you get 5 pieces. These are so cool. They look, in my hand, they almost look black. But then when you pick them up, you can see through them. And then all that little bronze detail around, oh my goodness, these are so cool. And I can't wait to do something with these. I think that's probably gonna be the first thing I do is something with those. All right, so there we go. Then we have check glass rectangle white silk luster 5 by 15 millimeter, and you get 12 pieces. These are cool. Oh, these are also drilled long ways too. So I really like that. These are really cool. I love that luster finish on white. I love that. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. I can't wait to dig into this. All right, and then now we have our Terracast pieces that we got in here. So we have a couple different things. So the first thing we have is Flora Charm 9 by 14 millimeters, and you get 2 pieces. Oh man, these are really pretty. So on this side, this is what they look like. And then you flip them over and they're a totally different pattern on the back side or on the front side, whichever side you choose to make your front and back. These are so cool. Got those. Then the very last thing we have is a Terracast butterfly link, and it is 16 by 17 millimeters, and you get 1 piece. That is so pretty. That is such a pretty butterfly. Oh my goodness. And you can do so much. Look at all the different little options that you have to, like, where you can put your strands. Like I can see maybe a 2-stranded necklace with some dangles hanging from here. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Or you could just do a single strand and still do some things hanging from here. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's beautiful. All right guys, so here's Sam's bead box. This is what it looks like. This is what you get. So it's such a great value. Like this one, okay, so this box here would cost you $82. But if you use the code VIP and sign up for Sam's Bead Box, I will put the link below, and use code VIP, then you'll get $5 off your first box. We're working on getting a code for our channel, so hopefully that would be happening soon. But for now, if you wanted to save $5 on your first month, you could use that. It's worth it. It's 50 bucks, you know, and then it's sent to your house, and you really do get some really good beads, some really high end check glass, some really high end gemstones, just beautiful stuff, absolutely beautiful stuff, and very unique, very one of a kind, a lot of the pieces. So I hope you enjoy this. I am going to pull this aside, and I am going to pull out my favorite pieces, and we are going to make something really pretty. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, I'm back. It was a hard decision, but I made my choices, and we're going to make a double strand bracelet. I have some beading wire here to make my 2 strands. I'm using Bead 7-strand wire in antique copper, and I have some wire guardians and some crimp beads or crimp tubes. I have some jump rings, and I have my big lobster claw, since we're doing like a really big bracelet. And I do have my head pins and eye pins along the side here, because I do plan on doing one dangle on the bracelet as well. So let's go ahead and spread these out. I want to try to do something kind of cool. So kind of asymmetrical double bracelet, I guess, maybe. So let's see what we got here. So the first thing is these giant 10 millimeter beads. So I know I want to use some of these, and I want to do like some of the large ones like that, going into some of like the smaller beads. Let me do some of these smaller ones, and a coin, using some of these little guys in between as spacers, you know, throughout. and some of these in between as well. Add some spacers. Maybe we could do, I don't know if I want to do that. Let me think. So not all the time do I come up with something right off the bat, right? I know what I want to do in my head, but I can't sometimes put it on paper or on bead mat. So let's see if I would like something like this. Nope, I don't like that at all. So something like this, maybe. End it with a couple of these little guys. And then on this side, start with the smaller ones going into these and ending with the larger ones, something kind of along that line, right? So just so that it's kind of like, it's going to be purple heavy, super purple heavy, but that's the whole point, right? I want it to be, if it's going to be purple, it's going to be purple. And I really want a lot of these purple beads to show. I do really want to use a lot of these little opal-y clear AB finished beads too, as like spacers in between things. So let's see what we can do. And I may change my mind on some stuff along the way, but let's see. So the first thing I want to do is, I know how I want it set up. And so I'm not afraid that I can go ahead and put my Warrior Guardian and my crimp tube on one end of my strand just to make it so I can bead onto it really easily. Let me grab my tools here. So I rearranged my desk. I put something, if you guys remember, off to my left, there was like, it kind of looked like a wood ironing board. And it was off to my left and I put some stuff on it. And I think it became more of just like a catch-all table for me. And I just started like cramming stuff on it. And when I didn't feel like putting anything away. So to give myself some more space, I cleared off my desk that I'm using right now. I moved that ironing board back behind, like I'm facing my ironing board. My ironing board's up against the wall. My desk is further out to the middle of the room. And it will hold my lamps, except for my main focus one right here that we have, but the rest of my lighting, it will keep that back there, which I can still tilt the lamps up to make good lighting on my mat. I also got something new here. This is, if you guys are curious, it's not a bead mat. It's actually like a big giant desktop mouse pad type situation. And I got it on Temu for like $3. So if you guys are interested in those, they have them in all colors. I chose gray, but they have so many colors. They even have like taupe or white, but it's a nice surface. It feels kind of leather-ish. I don't know why my bead-along crimp tube just did that. You see that? Doesn't look like it's, maybe it didn't do that. Maybe it just was some extra like paint or whatever finish that was on there, but it looks fine. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys can hear my dog, but Mail's here. My husband yelling at him to stop. Dogs don't stop. That's what they do. They bark at mail carriers. My poor mail guy. He is such a nice guy, and my dog just hates him so much, and I don't know why. All right, so let's start with a couple of these small beads like this. Okay, we just want to throw a couple of those on there. And then let's put one of these disc spacers on. And I just want this to look very, very rich, very decadent, almost like the most decadent dessert you could ever have, but on your wrist, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, and then that disc ends up being like the perfect segue into, from your small beads into your larger beads. And I love that. I am here for it. So let's go ahead and put another one in between. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really pretty. I'm I'm going to use a lot of beads in this one piece, but you know, I'm okay with that. All right, so let's see where 4 brings us, because I kind of would like to keep the same amount on both sides. So if we do 4, and then if we do another one of these little flat spacers, and then just kind of do the same thing to end this off and go into our smaller ones. I'm trying to like picture in my head exactly what I want to happen here. I need more of these. I need more of those. I love those. So you know what? Maybe I need to do another one of these. I want to make sure there's enough of these little white ones in here to really make it kind of stand out as something really different, right? So let me see. Now let's put some of these medium ones on. And these I'm not going to do any spacers in between. We're going to kind of just make it a little bit different. It doesn't have to be exactly like the large ones we did. Okay. So yeah, I have a very basic New York style cheesecake recipe that I absolutely love, and I use it and I doctor it up to whatever cheesecake request that I might be doing for someone's birthday. And my brother wants blueberry, so I got everything I needed for my cheesecake, made that super early this morning so it can be in the refrigerator to cool. And I have some fresh blueberries that when I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and make the compote for the top of the cheesecake. It's so good. If you go on allrecipes.com, they have an app too, but I find sometimes the app acts kind of goofy. But if you go to allrecipes.com and sign up, it doesn't cost you anything to sign up. You get the best recipes, and when you sign up, you can save all your recipes in your own like little recipe folders, right? So it's really cool. It's really, really cool. And I've been using that for years. And I keep the one New York style cheesecake recipe. Like, I probably go to that more than anything because I make so many of them for birthdays and holidays and everything. So that is my go-to recipe. And if you do sign up, just go ahead and look for New York cheesecake, and it's like the only one. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. And what I'll probably do is I will go ahead and I'll take a picture of what it ends up looking like and put it with this video so you can see what it looks like. And I'll let you know how it turned out. But that's what he wanted. He wanted blueberry. All right, so let's see where we're at here because we still have a clasp and everything. So we're actually at a really good spot. So this is perfect. And I'm gonna end it just like that. So let's go ahead and grab our little crimp tube and our wire guardian for this side. My dog is being a maniac, you guys. He's still out there barking. The mailman is like walked on already. Like he's probably already halfway down the block and he's still like woof, woof. Such a dork. He's such a dorky dog. I love him though so much. He's such a sweet boy. And he loves sleeping in our bed. I know that a lot of people don't like animals sleeping in their bed, but he loves sleeping in our bed. We have a king size bed, so there's plenty of room for, you know, all of us, including the cats. But the cats keep us up half the night because they think that nighttime is the time that they should be more active, and our dog will sleep all night. So we'd much rather have him up in our bed than the cats. But he sleeps between Shane and I. He grows all the way under the covers down by our feet. and he keeps my feet warm, and he's like the perfect little space heater, or big space heater. He's a big boy. So I absolutely love it. Keeps my feet nice and toasty warm. Okay, there we go. My little garbage bucket. There it is. Okay, so here is our first strand. And now I kind of want to do the same thing, but I want it to be kind of opposite of what we have going on here. So we want the big beads over on this side. We want the little, I kind of want the sun disc beads here, and we'll do the smaller beads on this side and just make it kind of funky, kind of chunky, and really cool. Let me get some more of these little beads out here because we're going to need them. All right, go ahead and start this strand. For those of you who have not used the crimp tubes and the wire guardians, I'll show you how to do it. So you will want to put your crimp tube on your strand first, and then you're going to want to put your wire guardian on. And I buy my wire guardians on Amazon, and I just keep refilling this little thing. I will send, for any of you who are beginners and don't have a lot of the findings and stuff, I'm going to send you this link for this. It comes with all the colors that you need. I haven't refilled it in a while, but it comes with all the colors that you're going to need for all the different strands that you'll have. And it's a really good price. I believe it was like, I don't know, like $8, $9 or something. But I'll put the link in the show notes for that in case you want to kind of get yourself started with those. And then I just keep buying them on Amazon and just refilling my little spinner. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done it in a while, but that thing is like perfect. It closes up all the way so you can take it with you if you're going somewhere and you want to work on stuff in the car or whatever. So you just put your, after you put your crimp tube on, you just put your wire through your wire guardian like so. And then once you have both sides through, you want to slide your crimp tube up onto your thread towards your wire guardian, and then crimp it down. These, I don't even know what brand these are, but they're like your basic crimping pliers. You know, you can get better, you can get not better. These are just basic run-of-the-mill crimping pliers. I'm sure there's some people out there who have some really nice ones, real fancy ones. And you use the back one first to crimp down your crimp tube, okay? So it looks like that. And you should end up with both threads going through their own little channel. And then the very front one, you turn it sideways and you crimp again, making kind of like a little bead in a way. That's what it ends up looking like. Okay? Super, super easy to do. And you get really, really good at it too, the more you do. Sometimes I'm still terrible at crimp tubes, but they used to be so much worse. They used to be so bad. All right, so since we're starting on this side, I want it to kind of mirror what I'm doing in a way at the ends. So let's go ahead and do this. And then let's put on one of these discs. You know, it's funny, I don't do a lot of just double strand bracelets. I go either single strand or triple strand, and I don't do very much in between, or very, you know, not too much more than that. But every once in a while I end up doing like something that's like 5 strands, but it usually involves some chain, and I don't have to bead anything. I just add the chain to it. But it's very rare that I do a 2-strand bracelet. So this is something a little bit different for me. Somehow 2 seems like a weird number to have on a bracelet. I don't know why, but I think I love multiples of 3. That's usually one of my favorite things, is I love 3 of everything. Okay, I need a few more of these out here. All right, and then next were my little sun beads. These are really pretty. I still have one left over, so if I want to do like a little matching necklace for this, I can, you know, have that be like my little focal. Or maybe I just want to use it as a dangle. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can do pretty much anything with these beads. They're really, really pretty. And I'm really embracing the purple right now. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. All right, so then next on here, I think I want to do, kind of keep with the same. And then I can go into my purple flat bead. And then my large beads. With my flat ones in between. Okay, we need one more of those little purple disc beads. And let's see where we're at here. We should be very close to the other one. Oh yeah, so then I just need to end it with my little clear, opaque, whatever, pearly or opaly looking bead and my little bronze check glass bead. Okay, here we go. I like that. That is really, really cool. I really like that a lot. All right, so let me pick those up and put those back away. And then we'll finish off the end of this bracelet. We'll attach our jump rings and our clasp, and we'll do our cute little heart leaf dangle on the bracelet. And this bracelet will be all done. And we've made our first piece with Amethyst Allure. Hopefully Shira would be proud to wear something as beautiful and elegant as this. And knowing that this is Wendy's birthstone color, I hope she sees it and I hope she thinks it's lovely. You know, I often think about the people who are spending their birthdays in heaven, and I think about how lucky they are. Like it's just got to be the most amazing day ever. I mean, I think any day in heaven would be the most amazing day as compared to, you know, what we have to go through on earth that, you know, tries our faith and everything. And I know that she's loving all of it. And now that her father has gone to see her and to meet Jesus, I'm sure she's so happy to see him. And I'm sure he's very happy to see his daughter. All right, let's go ahead and crimp that one. Here we go. All right. Okay, now we have both sides of our bracelet done, and I dig it. I think it's really cool. All right, so let's get those pieces out that we need. We no longer need those for now. All right, so the one piece is our big jump ring that we want on the one end over here to grab onto with our giant lobster claw that we have. So we're gonna use this little one to connect, not little, it's big. It's probably like an 8mm jump ring, but it's a big chunky bracelet, so we want big pieces to go with it. And I realize these are two different, like, it's okay. So we have an antique bronze and we have a copper. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You know what we're doing? We're gonna do like mixed metals. That's what we're doing right now, you guys. See, you can tell anybody anything like that and they're like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. All right, so here we go. It's supposed to be like that. It's mixed metal. It makes it unique. All right, so now we have that one on there and we can put our clasp on. It's been a long time since I've used these big giant clasps. I've been using smaller ones lately. All right, so I think that I would really like to see our little heart hanging from this end. So let's go ahead and put it on our little, yeah, one of these things. Oh my gosh, you guys, head pin. Oh, I'm like, you know I do this every time, right? You guys know I do this every time. Oh, so last night, my husband's grandmother, she turned 90 and she's in a nursing home because she's you know, forgetting things, and her memory isn't as good as what it used to be. And she had a really bad fall last winter. And so, you know, the family decided that she'd be better off in this. It's a very nice nursing home community. It's really, really nice. And so she was able to leave last night, and they hosted her 90th birthday party at her church that she used to be able to go to. And it was so nice. And you could tell she was a little bit overwhelmed because there were so many people there. And if anyone knows anyone who is going through Alzheimer's or dementia, sometimes it's very overwhelming. And I felt so bad for her. But I told her, I said, okay, so look, you know, Shane and I are going to come bring you lunch because we can do that. We can come bring her lunch. She has lunch at 11. On Sunday, we're going to do this. And I said, can you tell me what you would like to have for lunch, Grandma? And she said, I said, do you want some soup? You know, because you could tell that she was trying to think about what she might want. So I started naming off things. And she says, I would like a hamburger and fries. I'm like, well, you got it, Grandma. We are bringing you a hamburger and fries. So tomorrow for lunch, we're going to bring hamburger and fries and probably get our own hamburgers and fries and go have lunch with Shane's grandma. It's really nice to have her. I lost both of my grandmas, you know, within a couple of years of each other. But I was so blessed and lucky to have them as long as I did. And I still have my step-grandfather. He's still alive, and I love him so much. And it's hard as you get older because you really miss your grandparents. And I love Shane's grandma so much. She's such an amazing lady. When she met me, she got to know me, and she said, I prayed for Shane to find someone, and God brought you. And she said, I feel so blessed that you're here in his life. And she always said that I was the miracle that he needed. And I always told her, I'm like, I needed him too, you know, and we did, you know, God did find us and help us find each other. And it's amazing how that works out. All right, so here's our bracelet. Very cute, very fun. I like how it looks like, you know, kind of asymmetrical ×2 in a way. Not true asymmetrical, but you know what I mean. Let's try it on real quick and see what we think. Oh, it is chunky and it is fun. I love it. All right, let me get this hooked on here. My little bracelet helper is not in this room because I used it yesterday to put on a bracelet in the bathroom. So guess where it is? All right, we can do this. All right, you know what? We can't do this. Okay, so just imagine it's on, okay? And it's on all the way, but that's what it looks like. And I think it's really fun. No matter how it moves, it's gonna look a little bit different because you got those beads that look the same together. You got something different, and the larger ones with the little suns. Anyway, really cute. I love the way this turned out. And very first thing I made from Amethyst Allure for February 2024 from Sam's Bead Box. Really, really cute. Don't forget, if you do want to give it a try, just click on the link below, put the code VIP in at checkout, and you'll get $5 off your first box. You know, give it a shot. See what you think. I was thinking about it, and even the best sales that you can get at like your craft stores and stuff like that, you know, you go in there and you end up buying just whatever and a bunch of random beads. It's not often that we go into one of those stores and we curate ourselves a box, right? We don't do it. I don't do it. I don't think anybody does it. I get in there, I get excited, and I'm buying this and that, and nothing goes together. This is your opportunity to get, you know, curated boxes at a really great price, very pretty beads. I know that I, you know, have several that I promote because I love them. I mean, I love them. I get them. And I do have to say every single one that I get is worth it, and I absolutely love it. But again, if you don't feel like jumping off the deep end yet, that's okay, because I didn't either. It took me a long time to get up the nerve to do a bead box. And basically I had to tell myself, you know what, if you do it, Jody, and you pay for it for 1 month and you don't like it, you can end it. You can stop it. You're not in a deal where you have to do this forever. So I finally said, I'll give it 1 month and I'll try it one time. And the minute I did, that was it. I loved it. So it's up to you guys. Either way, you can go to Sam's and you can buy these beads by themselves too. If you may not like everything that's in the box, but you say, I want these. So you go there and you can buy them. And what's really cool is he ends up saving all of his shipments for one day. So if you end up getting, buying stuff more than once in the week, like a couple things, he will package it all together to save you the shipping fees. So it's really nice. All right, everybody. I hope you have a very blessed weekend. I'm not sure if I'll get the opportunity to do another video this weekend, but this one ended up being a little bit longer. I hope you're good with that. I love you guys, and I hope you have a very wonderful weekend, and be safe. We have a little bit of snow here. I'm not sure if others have some snow too like we do. I'm sure you do, but just be safe anyway if you're out and about. Bye, everyone.